success means a clear commitment to action. It means my client has the confidence they need to take their next right step. And that's the feedback I get from my clients, that when they leave our coaching session together, they have clarity on their next step to take, or the position that they want to stand firm in, or the options that they want to research and explore. For me, there's no greater joy than being a trusted thought partner as my clients navigate the challenges and the complexity of their current context. I've had the title coach on my resume for almost 3 decades, but it wasn't until the early 2000s that I had my first experience with professional coaching. I was assigned a professional coach to work with for 2 years while I was part of a nonprofit leader development program. I remember showing up to those first couple of sessions, waiting for my coach to train me or mentor me or develop me or supervise me, for her to have some kind of agenda for my growth and development. When I finally understood that this was client-based coaching and not a program that I needed to get through so that I could be on the organization's agenda, well, that's when things took off for me. That's when I was able to accomplish more personally and professionally than I ever thought possible. Now, it wasn't like I reached every single goal that we set together, but what I experienced was a judgment-free and shame-free place to explore why I didn't reach a goal that I said I wanted to reach. But that space and that accountability to do what I said I really wanted to do helped me get focus to set my own goals and to accomplish more than I thought possible. Right now, I work with women and men, and I work with rising leaders, and I work with C-suite leaders at the top of their game. But where I've had a lot of joy recently is working with senior level and C-suite women who are perhaps the only woman at their level in the organization, or maybe they're the only person of color at that level in their organization. Working with these clients to firm up their executive presence, to explore their leadership legacy, and to help them make clear decisions, decisive decisions in the midst of constantly changing business environment. Well, that has been a joy to be a trusted partner. Now, something interesting happens for me when I'm in that coaching environment. It's like my brain splits into 2 sections. So with one part of my brain, I'm fully present with my client, listening, exploring, asking questions, pushing back. But there's another part of my brain where I'm partnering with the Holy Spirit. I'm listening with the Holy Spirit. I'm listening beyond words. I see my role in the coaching relationship as the one who gets to pull out what the Holy Spirit has already poured into somebody. That's one of the ways that I integrate my faith into the way that I coach, whether I'm working with believers or non-believers. When I work with believers, I'm also able to coach from different angles, to ask them what they hear the Holy Spirit telling them, to explore where they see the Lord at work so they can join him in that work. My vision is to see believers firm in their faith, to be a light in the darkness at their workplace, and that perhaps as they stand strong in their faith, the darkness won't be so dark, and that other believers will have the courage to stand firm in what they know to be true. I started my career in campus ministry and spent years helping women and men clarify their values and decide what they want to live by their life by. I am a professional certified coach with the International Coach Federation, and I work with several assessments, including the EQI Suite for Emotional Intelligence and the EQI 360, the Core Clarity Model for Clifton Strengths and Strengths-Based Development, Hogan Assessment, and the Highlands Ability Battery. Whether you yourself are an executive leader, an executive woman, or a rising leader, I'd love to talk with you about coaching.